The ultimate showdown. Can electric race cars ever beat Formula 1? This is the sound of a century of internal combustion evolution, a symphony of controlled explosions producing over 1,000 horsepower. It is the pinnacle of motorsport, Formula 1. And this is the sound of the future. Or is it? Electric racing promises instant torque, relentless acceleration, and a green conscience. But when the checkered flag drops, one question dominates engineering minds and fan debates. Can electric race cars ever become faster than Formula 1? This is not just a fan argument, but it is a fundamental technological battleground. To answer it, we need to move past brand loyalty and dive into the physics, the regulations, and the cutting-edge innovations that will decide the next era of speed. Let us first establish the baseline. Today's top categories: Formula 1 and the all-electric Formula E. Formula 1, a 1.6-liter turbocharged V6 hybrid. It is not just an engine, it is a power unit. The ICE, internal combustion engine, generates about 650 horsepower. Then, two hybrid systems, the MGUH, harvesting heat from the turbo, and the MGUK, harvesting braking energy, at another 250-plus HP total, over 1,000 horsepower. It carries about 110 kilograms of fuel, weighs a minimum of 798 kilograms with driver, and can race for 300-plus kilometers. Its top speed can exceed 370 kilometers per hour. Formula E, pure electric. Its dual motor generators produce up to 470 horsepower in qualifying attack mode. But here is the critical limit: its battery. It weighs 284 kilograms, stores 51 kilowatt hours, and must last the entire race. No battery swaps. This creates the great electric paradox. Instant torque is an advantage, but energy density is a crushing disadvantage. Gasoline holds about 50x more energy per kilogram than today's best lithium-ion batteries. An F1 car carries the equivalent of roughly 5,000 kilowatt-hours of energy in its fuel. A Formula E car has 51 kilowatt-hours. That is 2 orders of magnitude less. So, on a long, power-hungry track like Spa or Monza, it is not a race. The F1 car vanishes. But the story is not over. Electric powertrains have inherent strengths that keep engineers up at night dreaming. First, instantaneous torque and power delivery. No turbo lag, no waiting for revs to build. 100% of torque is available from 0 revolutions per minute. This means brutal, neck-snapping acceleration off the line and out of low-speed corners. Second, packaging and weight distribution. An EV motor is compact. You can place one on each axle, creating an incredibly efficient all-wheel drive system with perfect torque vectoring. The battery pack, while heavy, is a structural slab placed low in the chassis, giving a center of gravity so low it is practically underground. Third, regenerative braking dominance. An F1 car's MGUK recovers about 150 kilowatts under braking. A Formula E Gen 3 car can recover nearly 600 kilowatts. This means it can recharge its battery aggressively while decelerating, changing the fundamental strategy of a lap. On a tight, twisty street circuit with short straights, like a Formula E track, these advantages narrow the gap significantly. The race becomes about energy management, not just outright power. But to beat F1, we need to overcome the battery. Let us now talk about the battle for energy, solid-state, swapping, and sustainable fuels. This is the heart of the question. The winner of the energy density race will likely win the speed war. The EV path, solid-state batteries. These promise potentially 2 to 3 times the energy density of current lithium-ion, with faster charging, less heat, and improved safety. If a race car could carry a 100 kilowatt-hour battery weighing only 150 kilograms, the game changes overnight. Then, there is the nuclear option, battery swapping. If regulations allowed it, an electric car could run in a qualifying mode with a small, lightweight pack, then swap for a fresh one mid-race. It removes the endurance handicap. The F1 countermove, sustainable fuels. F1 is committing to 100% advanced sustainable fuels by 2026. These e-fuels are created from captured CO2 and green hydrogen, making them carbon neutral. They preserve the energy density supremacy of liquid fuels. F1 is not standing still, but it is evolving its own tech to stay on top. Speed is not just power. It is also about sticking to the road and cutting through the air. The F1 drag dilemma. Modern F1 cars are aerodynamic monsters, creating immense downforce, but also immense drag and dirty air, which makes close racing difficult. The EV opportunity. What if you designed an electric racing series with radically different rules? Allow active aerodynamics, ground effects, and even fan-assisted suction like the legendary Chaparral 2J or Gordon Murray's Brabham BT46. An electric car, with its flexible motor placement, could be built around a radical aero concept that an F1 chassis, built around a long engine and gearbox, cannot match. Regulations are the true governor of speed. F1's rules are a complex web of constraints to control cost, ensure competition, and limit speed for safety. A no-holds-barred electric prototype series, like an electric Le Mans hypercar with a blank sheet, could exploit every EV advantage without F1's regulatory handcuffs. The final verdict is not if, but how. So can they? On today's terms, under today's parallel regulations, on a traditional Grand Prix circuit, no. The physics of energy density are too great a hurdle. But if we frame the question differently, could a purpose-built, no-rules-limited electric race car be faster than a contemporary Formula 1 car on a lap around a track like Silverstone? The answer shifts to a resounding yes, absolutely. It would require a next-generation battery, radical, unrestricted aerodynamics, and a chassis designed from the ground up to exploit EV packaging. It would not look or sound like Formula E. It would be a new beast entirely. However, the deeper truth is this. The quest is not for electric to simply replace F1. It is for it to succeed it. To create a new spectacle that is faster, more technologically relevant, and just as thrilling. F1 will push the boundaries of hybrid tech and sustainable fuels. Electric racing will push the boundaries of power management, torque vectoring, and energy recovery. The future of speed is not on a single path. It is a multi-lane highway, and the final lap of this rivalry has barely begun. What do you think? Will the lap record at Monaco ever be held by an all-electric car? Let us debate in the comments. If you want to see us dive deeper into solid-state batteries or F1's 2026 engine rules, hit subscribe. Thanks for watching.